Hi everyone, Derek Hooper here. Today I want to talk to you about an area of your game which is, if improved, is going to lower your scores faster than any other skill that you can work on, and that's putting. In any round of golf, you're going to hit about 40% to 45% of your shots with your putter, yet we see a lot of players want to spend so much time working on their full swing, especially the driver. Now it's important to be able to get the driver in play off the tee, but if you want to lower your scores faster, you want to get rid of 3 putts off your scorecard and you want to start making some more putts, because that's going to lower your scores quickly and you're going to have a lot more fun out there. So today what I'm going to do is we're going to go through some putting fundamentals to help you set up correctly, hit your putts much more solidly and be able to start them on the line that you've chosen, because if you can do those things, you're going to make more putts. The key to being a good putter is being able to set up in a way that you can, number one, aim the putter at your intended target, and then second of all, make a stroke so the putter returns to that position at impact and thus start the ball on your intended line. So today what I want to show you is the routine that I will go through with new golfers or golfers that are struggling with their putting, so that you can set up in a manner to be able to do exactly what we just outlined. So the first thing I would get a player to do is I want you to stand with your feet comfortable with the putt. Whatever that is for you, it tends to vary a little bit from player to player, but wherever you are comfortable. From there, what I'd like you to do is you're going to bend your knees very slightly and then bend forward from your hips and let your arms hang in front of you so your palms come together. Now, I don't want any reaching when you go to that position. I just want to let the arms hang straight down, as relaxed as you possibly can. Once you're in that position, what I'd like you to then do is take the triangle that's formed between your shoulders and arms and rock the triangle right and left, using your shoulders to allow it to move. I'm keeping my legs very still, my hips still, because what I'm imitating here is exactly what I want to do when I hit a putt. The next thing we want to do is we've now got to put the putter into that setup. So again, I'm bending from my hips, letting my arms hang. I'm going to take the putter with my right hand and put it into my left palm. Now what I'm trying to do when I get into this setup is I want to take the lifeline of my left hand and hold the putter with that, so that when I hold this, I'm holding it very much in the fingers. I've got a gap in the back of here and my thumb sits on the flat section of the grip. Now a lot of the times when I do this with players for the first time, they find that there's a lot of putter shaft extended beyond the end of their hands, and what that's telling you is that you've got a putter which is not the right length for your setup. So one of the issues that I see with players is that they want to change their natural setup to fit the length of the putter. What we want to have happen is you get to where you are comfortable, and then let's get the putter length to match your setup rather than you altering your natural stroke to fit an ill-fitting putter. So again, I'm bending forward, my arms are hanging. I'm going to take that lifeline of my left hand and rest it on the side of the putter with my left thumb sitting on the flat section of the grip. Next thing, I'm going to take my right arm where it was hanging and let it sit just slightly below the left, so that I've got both palms opposing each other in the setup, so it looks like this, and my thumbs are on the flat section of the grip. Now there's a multitude of ways for you to link those two hands. I'm happy for you to go ahead and play around a little bit with that, as long as you get the lifeline on the side of the hand here and the thumbs are on top, you're going to be okay. The other thing I'm then looking for from down the line is that I want to see the shaft matching the angle of my forearm. If the shaft matches the angle of the forearm, it's going to mean that I can, number one, move the putter on a plane where the club face is going to stay square to the arc. It's not going to rotate open and close too much. And from that position too, I can't use my wrist too much to move the putter offline. It's much easier to keep those wrists quiet, which is what we want to have happen. So from that grip, then what I want to do is I'm going to rock my shoulders to move the putter. There's no hand motion in this at all. The only action the hands are performing is they're holding onto the club so it doesn't fall out of my hands. Putter moves right and left due to my shoulders rocking. The drill I've got set up here, which I would start with new players, is I found a dead straight putt on the green, and I've got my alignment rods down. So I've got the outside rod is pointing at the right edge of the hole, the inside rod is pointing at the left edge. The point of this drill is to help players get used to the fact of, well, where is the putter face at address? This is a dead straight putt. I'd like the putter face aimed directly at the hole, and the rods are going to give me some feedback as I'm trying to make sure that the lines that are on my putter run parallel to the two rods, and I'm trying to make sure that the face of the putter is perpendicular to the two rods. So I'd go through that routine we talked about with my arms hanging. I'm going to feel that putter moving backwards and forwards due to my shoulders. When I address the ball, I want to put my right foot in first and aim the putter at the hole. Once I'm happy with where the putter face is aimed, I put my left foot in and right foot away to take my stance. I'm going to have one last look at the hole, and then I'm going to go ahead and complete the stroke. And I would have the player repeat that several times so that they get comfortable, number one, with the setup, second of all, with how they're aiming the putter on this straight putt. Once you can do that with some consistency, we then move on to some more complex drills. But first and foremost, if you can work on the things we talked about there to get into your natural setup, you're going to be able to make the putter flow more evenly, and you're going to have a lot more success with your putting.